God bless you. So, I'm finally getting to the questions video. I know it's been like 2 months. But, I hope you guys enjoy. For anyone who doesn't know, this is my husband.
Hello.
What's your name?
Louis.
We're gonna have to work on your interview skills.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty bad at that stuff.
Yeah, we'll get more comfortable. So we have 20 questions. We're gonna take turns picking them and both answering the questions. So, you wanna go first? Just be careful because there might be a couple stuff to get in.
Social media, real life, contact. If you were to choose one the rest of your life. Well, I don't got social media, so I guess,
Real life contact?
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had social media in, I don't know, 6 years.
Yeah, I know, a long time.
So.
I mean, social media is fun and it's a great way to connect with people and like share your life and all that. But if I had to pick one, it obviously real life contact.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that comes even close to that. Social media is sometimes what you see isn't. Yeah, it's not really what it is. So, you know, it's hard. But so question number 2. Would you rather have more money or more time? I mean, money is fun and all, but having two little ones, I feel like there's not enough money in the world for me to have more time with them.
It's kind of the same though, because if you have more money, you still have the same time. If you got more time, you can make more money.
Yeah, but it's like what would you rather have, more money or more time?
I guess more time.
Me personally, more time because time is going by so fast as it is, and
yeah, I'll pick time.
Yeah, one day we're gonna regret not appreciating the time that we actually have. I don't know where we're matching. It wasn't planned.
How have you guys been successfully together for so long? This is gonna be 8 years.
8 years together and 6 years married.
6 married. I mean, it's just a day at a time, I guess. Can't jump into the future when it's yet to come.
And you can't stay in the past because then you won't grow.
That too.
But I can say for sure that the reason why we've been so successful is because of God and God alone. So, as time goes, I know God is going to use things in our marriage and it's going to come to the light and it's going to be for His glory and it's going to be a big testimony and it may be a shock to some, but I know in His perfect timing it's going to help others. So, at the end of the day, it's God. That's the only reason why we're successful, because if we were still in the world, I know for a fact we probably wouldn't be together. We'd be a broken home. We would probably hate each other. We'd probably just hurt each other and just be filled with bitterness and so many things. So all the glory be to God. He's the reason why we're so successfully still going.
Amen.
8 years strong. Coffee, tea, or warm milk?
Coffee.
Tea.
Tea.
I love tea. I mean, I love cold coffee, iced coffee, but I can't think of drinking warm milk. Like, the only time I have warm milk is if it's in my hot chocolate or in my tea. So
hot coffee in the winter and iced coffee in the summer. Will you rather build your house from the ground up or buy a preset finished house? Maybe build my own.
I agree. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful houses out there, but
building your own, it's making whatever you want.
Yeah, and it's
your dream house.
Yeah, basically. It would be fun to be part of building that house too, because you're really putting your dirty in your hands. What is your biggest challenge right now, and how do you tackle it? My biggest challenge for me is not allowing my emotions to get the best of me, and not allowing myself to get trapped in my head, because that's where Satan likes to attack me, is my mind, and sometimes I get so stuck in my mind that I can't um, I can't see the difference of what is reality versus what is truly not going on. So it's been a hard battle, but I know God's gonna help me win it. So
I guess mine will be communication.
yeah, but you've been getting
It's
better.
hard for me to speak up, but I guess the way I'm tackling it by speaking up.
It's going all
Yep.
in.
What's my turn?
I think so. I just did that one.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. What are your long-term goals? Go on to school and hopefully become a firefighter, have a career out of it.
My long-term goal is to do all that God wants me to do. I truly desire to just like work for God and preach His word and have a successful life in the gospel. But I'm also thinking about going back to school and seeing in other ways that I can, not just sit around and wait, but actually get out there and get active and, grow in different ways. So we'll see. We'll see what God has planned. Or planned, not plans. Would you rather go to your favorite restaurant for a year or have to try a new restaurant every time?
I don't even know if I got a favorite restaurant. I don't know if you call it Chinese food a restaurant.
Chinese food is his
I
favorite.
guess I could go with Chinese for a year. I could eat it every day.
I would pick to try a new restaurant every time that we go out to eat because I like to adventure. We both like to adventure. We like to try new things.
Yeah,
So
that's kinda,
as much as I might love something, it's easy for me to get sick of it if I have it so many times. And I'd rather just try something new. I like the adventure. I like.
That was you, right?
Yep. There's like two.
I'll go with a different one. How easy or hard is it to forgive yourself? Well, I mean, I guess back then was pretty hard. But I guess now, try to get serious with God is getting easier. Because in order to keep moving forward, you gotta forgive yourself, forgive others. So I guess I'm getting better at it. It's pretty easy now. I guess, yeah.
See, I was always the opposite. Like, it would be easy for me to forgive everyone else but myself. And that's another thing I'm working on because I get guilty so easily and I'm my biggest critic and I'm super hard on myself and I expect so much from myself. Like, it's basically like I expect myself to be perfect, but I know I'm not perfect. And it's so easy for me to give so many people advice and be so understanding, but to myself, it's like, I can't, like, I don't know, it's hard. It's a big challenge, but I'm working on it. Because again, like my husband said, how can I forgive others if I'm not forgiving myself? Just as, how can I love others if I'm not loving myself? Most expensive possession you own?
I can't even say the car because we don't even own it to lease. I don't know. The phone? Well, I still don't own it. I'm paying it off.
I think we gotta look at this.
The laptop.
The what?
A laptop.
The laptop.
I don't know what.
I say the Word of God.
Well, I don't know if you wanted to get that technical.
Well, I'm gonna go deep. This is a Q&A, right?
I guess.
Gotta be real, gotta be authentic. I mean, back in the day, I'd probably pick something more materialistic, but the Bible has the greatest possessions, the greatest knowledge, and so much that we can obtain, and God obviously gives all that to us, but His book is going to help us unlock and knock on those doors, so I say the Bible.
Same.
Same.
If you got $10,000 in your hand right now and you should use them within 15 minutes, what will you use them for? Debt.
That's a good one.
All of it. Debt. Well, I'm sure we'll get left. Well, maybe not. Never mind.
I mean, even if it was a free 15 grand and we don't even have 15 worth of debt. It's still free money to go into debt. Okay, so we just have $5,000 that we can't use. We could give it to someone else towards someone else's debt.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, if I had 10,000 right now in my hand, and I would.
It's your turn.
If I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably go shopping for a bunch of clothes for my whole family.
And then I go back and return it and pay the debt.
But we get our own 15.
Oh, we both get our own 10?
Yeah, this is just question what we'd do if we had this money individually.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that works. I get 5,000. You got to split it at 3. Ooh.
What thing would you never do without?
Wait, look at me.
I'm supposed to answer first. I was like, you're gonna copy what I say. I mean, I don't read my Bible as much as I have in the past, but again, it's a process and I'm growing and I'm, getting strong with God, but I really say like I can't be without his word because I mean, where would I be without God? And obviously after that would be my family, but how can I be the best part of me if I'm not allowing God to like show me the way?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I would ever give up on God. I know sometimes it gets hard, and I know sometimes I even say I give up and I'm done, but God doesn't let me fall. He doesn't let me go, and I'm grateful for that because sometimes it gets really hard. But when I truly think about it, I don't think I can ever go back to the world. God has touched me and changed me in a way that it's either I'm going to be stuck where I'm at now, if I chose to be, but I'll never go back. I just have too much to lose. So it's only forward from here. You could just say what she said.
What she said. Question number 17.
No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
Oh, this is easy. Will you rather go to the beach for the day or go to the mountains for the day?
Mountains.
Mountains. That was really easy.
Yeah, I like the beach, but
I don't like the beach.
He hates the beach. And mountains are more fun. I feel like you get more of
see
adventure.
more,
You
yeah.
see more things. The beach, I mean, nowadays, I don't like going to the beach because a lot of things I see I don't want to see. Oh, I lied. There was one hidden something. Who's that? Your best friend texting you?
Mm-hmm.
They just want to be featured on the video. What series do you see right now? What is it about, and can it be recommended? We have so many
We watch
shows.
a lot. Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med, The Flash, Riverdale, Blind Spot.
What kind of like? Not so much interested in Blind Spot anymore, but I 100%
I
recommend all the Chicagos and
all the Chicagos and Riverdale.
Riverdale is pretty good.
The Flash is cool, but
The Flash is cool, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Some people like it, some people don't. Our daughter's in love with the Flash. That's her husband. What's your turn?
Are you forgetting any shows?
I don't know. We have so many that I don't know. Wait, yeah, This Is Us. Awesome show. This Is Us. We haven't watched up on any of our shows in such a long time because...
This was funny. Were you scared in becoming a mother or a father? I wasn't scared, but...
It probably just hit him today that he's a dad. That's funny.
I was like in shock or nervous, but I wasn't scared. It's not so scary as maybe what other people make it seem.
I mean, I think it also depends on the situation because God promised us a child, so we knew it was going to happen. We just didn't know when. Well, we had an idea. Because if you watch my testimony video, I'm probably going to make a more updated one and redo it for you guys. But just the way that everything went and how God said it went. And it was within a year. Even less than that because everything was done in such a short period of time. Basically, we got married November 27th, 2013, and we found out we were pregnant April 11th, 2014. And then we had our daughter December 19th, 2000. I was gonna say 17, but that's Ethan. 2014.
Your turn.
But yeah, I wasn't scared. I mean, I was nervous. I wasn't nervous to be a mother. I was more nervous about the like labor and delivery, but God was good, and I had really two pretty. They weren't perfect labor and deliveries, but I mean, it didn't stop me to not have a second one, and we have a second one. So, would you rather eat a spider or jump out of a plane?
Jump out of a plane, which I was supposed to do it last year, but
I hate spiders, but I feel like I would die or probably embarrass myself if I jumped out of a plane. So I guess it depends if the spider's alive or not.
no, just jump
And what
out
type of a
plane.
spider? I mean, they say we eat like 7 spiders in our whole life, right? When we're sleeping, something like that. I don't know. It depends on how desperate I am.
There's so many questions right after.
3. Oh, that's 1.
What do you think motivates you the most? I mean, you do sometimes, but sometimes you annoy me.
I know. Sometimes I have a habit of either being a motivational or being the motivation or being someone that makes you not want to even move. So another thing I'm working on. I don't know, there's a lot of things that motivate me. Obviously, you motivate me. You help me a lot, especially recently. You know, God's doing a lot of work in you and a lot of work in me. When I see my children, they motivate me because I want to give them a better life. I don't want them to do the things that I've done or hurt the way that I hurt, and you know, we're working on that.
Go through the same thing.
Yeah, I know they're not going to have a perfect life. I know they're going to have pain and stuff, but I want to give them a strong foundation, especially in God, that they know that they're not like alone, and it's okay that you're not perfect, and you know, just a whole bunch. And I guess sometimes looking at my past and like the generational things of my family, that it motivates me to not repeat them. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like laying back and we look so funny. How did you find God? He found me.
Jesus. That's easy, I mean.
Well, I mean, this question could. I'm not sure if they meant like, how did we find God or when did we actually start to serve God? Because it can go into either or. Like, me growing up, I didn't grow up in like a faith-based family. Like, sin was life, and that's how a lot of people are. And with me saying this, it's not any judgment. It's not any like condemnation or saying like anything. Like, so when I say this, it's just my personal experience, and I'm not judging anyone. I'm not here pointing fingers because this is all done in love. But I just grew up in a family that life is what life is. And I kind of always heard about God, and I believed in Him, but I didn't really know Him. I didn't have a relationship with Him. And then a little bit after my husband and I got together, we were dating. Maybe it was like a little bit after a year of being together.
I don't even remember the first time we went to church.
I kind of do because I don't even remember when my time hop reminds me because I don't even know what made us start, but I think we went to go visit because his aunt is our pastor. Like, his aunt and uncle are pastors. We went to visit their church. I loved it. We went and visited another church that his mom went to. I still liked it, but I didn't feel the same way that I did at his aunt and uncle's church. So we went a couple times, but we just kind of went to go, and then we started going, but we weren't ready to change. We weren't ready to live for God. We weren't ready to like truly, you know, have a relationship with Him. So we decided to stop going because I didn't want to be a hypocrite. I didn't want to go to church but still live the way that I wanted to live. And again, there's a lot of testimonies. We have so many, and I'm sure you guys will hear them. But after a while, like, I don't know, something changed. I do know it changed, but again, I'm not trying to make this video super long. I don't mind making more testimonies later, but God did what he had to do to get me back in his presence, and then I started taking him serious. It was hard. I fell a lot. I still have my, I trip here and there, I fall. I'm not perfect. But he definitely found me. He definitely, yeah, he's definitely changed my life completely, and I'm grateful, and I'm just can't wait to see what else he has in store. But I think I've been in the battle of serving God and not serving God for like 5 years now. And I think for about maybe, if I'm being honest, between 2 to 3 years, actually like faithfully trying to serve, like, serving him and pushing forward, because like we went to church, didn't take it serious. We got baptized. Well, once we started taking it serious, we got baptized. And then I started pushing and going. He kind of fell off a little bit. But again, that's his testimony. Say whenever he wants to give his own testimony. But I say right now in this moment, we're both actively and faithfully pushing to serve God.
Anyway.
I talk a lot. You know that.
For me, I guess not I guess, but I was just born and raised going to church. Next question.
Yeah, born and raised going to church, but you didn't start your relationship with God since you were younger.
Yeah,
that's fine. We can skip it because I talk forever.
Spouse's most used word. Oh, what's that word? Me asking this question made me forget. How about that? Or no, is it how about that?
No, I don't know. The eyelash is not coming.
Oh, jeez, what's that word?
I don't even know your most used word. Maybe Ariana, Ethan, stop. No, I'm playing.
That's you. That's yours.
I don't know. I'll have to bring that back when I remember.
Last question. Drum roll, please.
Will you marry me? Get no reaction. If you could travel, where in the world would you be right now? Where wouldn't I be?
So many places though, but out of all the beautiful places out
there, it's not saying like you can't go everywhere. It's just saying like, where would you be at this moment? I'm not saying you can't go anywhere else.
There's so many places.
I don't know. I want to go through all Europe. I want to go all over the world. But if I could be anywhere right now, I'd be asleep in bed. No, I'm playing.
It might sound weird and kind of stupid and crazy for you guys, but for me, it'll probably be Hawaii.
Hawaii? Why? Because a submarine?
Not a submarine.
Okay, the boat?
It's not a boat. It's a battleship. But no, because I
the battleship. Sorry.
Since I was young, for some reason I just want to go to Hawaii.
Me too. But if I could pick anywhere right now, it would either be.
That's where I'll go.
Greece, or Israel.
And top of a pyramid.
Well, that's the end of our 20 question video. I hope it worked out because I really hate to re-record. And sorry, it's not like better lighting, a better setting. Again, I've been fighting a couple months to this video, just haven't gotten the time. Busy parents. But we love you guys and hope to do more videos soon. So subscribe, like, and share.
Peace out.
You don't even say God bless his peace.